this ever happened to you, have you been the last person in your group to have not been murdered by the zombies after the outbreak? Do you lack the supplies to make a proper SOS message? Hi there, sir. Hi there. Hi there, sir. My name is Dave. Are you? Where did you come from? That doesn't matter, silly. Because it looks pretty major to me. But you didn't... yeah? Well, don't you worry, because Ultra-Coat Paper Company has your back through all of it. What? That's right, the Ultra-Coat Paper Company. Hi there, I'm Dave. If you've been in this situation, then the Ultra-Coat Paper Company has got your back. That's right, your back. Even 5 years after the zombie apocalypse, we are still making top-quality paper for your survival needs. Now, come with me. That's right, here at the Ultra-Coat Paper Company, we are still continuing operations 5 years after the zombie outbreak has happened. Please, follow me into the offices. Here at the Ultra-Coat Paper Company, we strive for perfection. Our teams make sure that the most top-quality paper is produced each and every single day from the materials that we still have available after the apocalypse has happened. You see this sniping poster? That was printed on our top-quality paper and laminated. Our research division is hard at work, also delving into new ventures, such as medical aid, and weapons production, and even creating starter kits for the apocalypse. Not only does our paper double as a help message, but it also doubles as an emergency fire starter. That's right, an emergency fire starter. And our marketing team is hard at work today, coming up with the most top quality things. And now, you can get all of this and more for only the low price of 1,100 caps. That's right, only a small payment of 1,100 caps. That means bottle caps, by the way. Since that seems to become the most valuable term. Unless you're a black market weapons trader. Then, I mean, you take normal money. But if you're not a black market weapons trader, then, welcome on down. Personal log number... I forget. It's been 5 years since the zombie apocalypse has started. 5 years, and I'm still running a paper company. Awesome. In recent years, I've had to drop many of my older policies, such as the tardiness policy, which was me shooting them in the head with a revolver. Obviously, I can't just be so liberal with my employees anymore. I can't replace them on a dime, given the whole apocalypse has wiped out 50% of the planet thing. I mean, who the hell would even buy paper? Our marketing boy says it can be used as an emergency fire starter. And I've tested it myself. There is a lot of toxic elements inside paper. Normally I wouldn't want that, but, you know, we have to make do with what we have, and some resources in our production factory over in the Middle East stopped working a while ago, so, yeah. Also, since the apocalypse, our paper tester machine has completely stopped working, as has our teleporter. We were leeching off the city's power grid, but, obviously, the city got bombed. We don't really have a power grid to leech off of. And none of our generators powering this building here is nearly enough for us to power the teleporter and the paper tester. So, instead, paper testing machine has been replaced by a C4 explosive charge planted at our production line. Or, I mean, the local production line, since obviously we don't have that big factory anymore. Whenever it detects someone slacking off, whenever the sensor picks up someone slacking off, it detonates the explosive. Not a lot of people have triggered it so far. I guess they actually value their lives more than it's become a peril. And our workforce has decreased significantly since the apocalypse. Apparently they wanted to be with their families when it first started happening. And the others who didn't have a family to go back to but didn't want to work just fucking killed themselves. And then the ones who stood by, they're back to making paper now. You know, I've been telling the marketing boys that because it's so toxic, what's in our paper is so toxic, that people should be wearing a respirator whenever they light it on fire. Apparently the toxic fumes can kill you in 2 minutes. And in effect, it affects a 2-mile radius. So, I feel that should be added to our emergency survival kits. And weapons development. That's the other thing. We're a paper company. And our weapons development, well, I mean, they aren't really weapons development. We're essentially just repackaging the same old weapons from before the apocalypse, but, you know. We have this new protective coat we put on them. A new paint job, too. We just put a blue stripe over the cylinder and replace the grips with some black ones and call that a day. It's the same revolver. I petitioned for incendiary rounds multiple times, but they kept denying it. And the morphine, that's a scam too. I mean, yeah, morphine. The morphine itself is, I mean, all we really do is we put morphine, some gauze, and I think one of the kits includes some Tic Tacs as well, into a little kit, and we send that out and call it the medical kit. That isn't gonna do shit. No, really, the trick is to get them hooked on the morphine so they're willing to pay more caps for more morphine when we package it in. In fact, 50% of our medical kits right now contain only morphine. But hey, we're probably the biggest paper conglomerate on the planet right now. You know, given we're the only paper conglomerate on the planet right now. And log. Just get me one of your strongest. You know, I was bit. Okay, I see.
Well, Gordon Freeman, and about time, too. Wait for me, Dr. Freeman. I'll come with you.
Yeah, just follow me back out of here.
Sorry, Freeman.
Not gluten free. Jim. sorry, brother. You had a good life. I'm sorry. But it has to be this way.